Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be doing a full review plus a test ride right after this. If you are new to my channel and would like to stay up to date with the latest tips and tricks for Amazon Fire devices and product reviews, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon for future notifications. Thank you so much. So I have recently bought a 14-inch tire electric bike. This is the Ebkarocy. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. The company's kind of new to me. I personally bought this. This is not a sponsored video, so I can say whatever I like about this e-bike. So far, so good, honestly. This has, I have had this bike for about a month now, maybe a month and a half, and I've been really enjoying the ride. What you see here is completely stock, except the only two things that I've upgraded is that I exchanged the seat. And this is what the seat actually, this is what the original seat looks like. It's actually a good seat, but I'll put them here side by side so you guys can see the difference. It's actually a good comfortable wide seat, but I already had a more comfortable seat for longer rides, because the rides that I go on, they're at least 10 miles long, 10 to 20 miles long. So I wanted something a little bit more comfortable that has gel and that has some gel cells, and also has, you know, just extra a more comfortable seat. So like I was saying, the only thing I interchanged is the seat, and then these white LED RGB light strips. I added a pair in the back and a pair in the front. These are added extra. I bought these on my own. They did not come with the bike. Other than that, everything is stock on this bike. So let's go ahead and get started with this e-bike review. It has a dedicated bright LED headlight and brake light. Let me show you what that looks like. Even though it's still daytime right now, it's actually pretty bright at night. It goes about 40 to 50 to maybe even 60 feet distance away from me. It's pretty good. I've been riding this bike. I've been on this bike at night until about midnight or so, and the lights are pretty bright, honestly. The other thing that has, let's go ahead and start, let's go ahead and stay on the top. So it has like, this is the left brake and this is the right side brake. This bike does have dual disc brakes, and they do work very well, and also comes with a dedicated headlight and a tail light button. This bike also has turn signals, and let me go ahead and turn on the left signal to show you what that looks like. I mean, can you imagine turn signals on an e-bike? How nice is that? And that's at the least. So there goes the turn signals. And of course, that's the left, and here's the right turn signal. There you go. And I mean, it's about 7:30. It's almost 8 p.m. right now, and this turn signal is pretty visible. It's actually more visible at night and more noticeable. So, and then it has a built-in loud horn. There you go. And also came with a phone holder, and as well as a USB charging port, which is right down here. And what's nice about it is that this bike also came with a digital screen. As you can see, this gives you your current speed, the distance that you have traveled, and a battery bar. So basically, out of 5 bars, the battery is fully charged right now at 100%, or very close to it. So basically, each battery bar represents about 20% of the battery. And speaking of the battery, this bad boy actually comes with a 15 amp hour removable lithium ion battery. That's a good size battery, considering that this is a 14-inch tire e-bike, which is also a folding 14-inch tire e-bike. So and this also has its own key fob, guys. Look at this. You actually get 2 sets of these. You get 2 key fobs, and also 2 sets of keys. One is to start the battery, which this battery is pretty much useless without the key, and also the other key is also to lock and unlock the battery here, because you need to lock the battery where this metal piece gets locked in place, so the battery does not move or someone cannot steal it. So that's what it's for. So basically, this is a twist throttle e-bike, which are many e-bikes work the same exact way. I don't want to twist it now because it's gonna move on me, and as you can see, the bike is turned on. And yeah, so as long as other features go, this e-bike, the handlebar actually folds completely down. Let me go ahead and fold it down. Actually, the handlebar folds completely down and it becomes flat, along with the body, with the frame of the bike. And also the e-bike, the bike also folds in half for even a more compact storage, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But let me go ahead and talk about the rest of the features, and I'll show you exactly how this folds. And this actually fits perfectly in my Toyota Camry's trunk without even folding it in half. So, and also, speaking of folding mechanisms, the built-in, the included pedals also fold in half, as you can see here. They both fold in half, and this fits perfectly whether you want to put on an RV, in a van, or even really any car, basically. And that's a very nice feature. Now, this e-bike does come with built-in front shocks, and also this mid shock absorber in the middle, which comes, which actually does, it works pretty good. The seat height is adjustable. I want to show you something about the seat. The way to remove the battery is that you press a little lever right here in the middle, and which moves the seat more forward. And now you can go ahead and unplug the battery, the power cable from the battery, and unlock the battery from here. And this battery actually, you can actually slide this battery out, so you can charge this battery indoors or outdoors, or whether it's mounted, you know, on the bike, or you can just take it inside of your house or your garage and go ahead and charge the battery, which is it's a very nice feature to have a removable battery to prevent any theft, and also for a lot more convenient charging as well. So, and I also want to say that the original seat, which is right here, which is the one I'm holding, does come with dual springs, just like the seat that I have there on the right hand side. And the seat post also has like a built-in shock absorber to give you a more comfortable ride. And the seat height, the seat bar, or I should say the seat pole, is adjustable for, I would say, this e-bike fits an individual between 5 feet and 6 feet tall. And you can all you have to do is loosen up this lever right here if you're a taller person, or if you want to adjust it shorter or taller. The seat is adjustable up to a person that is 6 feet tall, and you can see that there is the numbers right there from number 1 to number 12. So a pretty tall person can actually ride this e-bike. And this e-bike also comes with the front fender and a back fender, and the back fender comes very handy. And here is also a light deflector on top of the tail light that you have built in the back. And as you can see right now it's like 8:15 p.m. Eastern time, and this tail light is pretty bright, and it's even more brighter at night. And then for some reason they've decided to include a second seat. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a second seat, to be honest, because there's no pegs to for, say, a little kid or a child to put their feet on there if they were to hang on to these metal bars and sit in the back. But I mean, I guess down the road I'm gonna end up removing the seat, and I'm gonna maybe put like a storage box or something. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So yeah, this bike has the mileage on this bike. The battery is 15 amp hour battery, lithium ion battery, which is 720 watt hours of capacity. This is the charging port for the battery right here, and it does come with a 2 amp charger, which charges about 100 watts. And the charger also has a built-in cooling fan, so it's a 3-prong charger. And this is where you lock and unlock the battery. And on this side of the battery, this is where you plug in your e-bike into the battery to get going. Otherwise, without a battery, you're gonna have to go ahead and pedal and burn some more calories, like they say. And speaking of pedaling, this bike does come with pedal assist as well, which makes it much easier to pedal rather compared to a regular bike or regular mountain bike without a battery. So let me go ahead and show you how this bad boy folds. First, I'm gonna go ahead and fold the handlebar down to show you what it looks like. So once you remove the seat, and of course by loosening of this lever right here, and also loosening this lever right here right in the front, which is tool free, by the way, the handlebar actually folds all the way down. I prefer folding it down the other way, rather the other side compared to this side, because I lay down my bike this way inside my trunk. And then if you would like, you can even fold the bike even further to make it even more compact by loosening this lever right here, so it completely folds in half. Let me go ahead and fold in the pedals. So once you loosen up this lever right here, which of course is tool free at the same time, you don't need any tools, you just need to loosen that up. Then you bring this out, and then you pull on it. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Alright, so in this picture you can clearly see the measurements of this 14-inch e-bike from Ebkarocy. You can see how tall it goes and how long it's going to be once you fold it. Once you fold the entire body in half. I think most people do not fold this bike in half because this bike is approximately 49.5 inches long. When the handlebar is folded down, it's almost 50 inches long, and it fits perfectly in my Toyota Camry in the trunk without folding it in half, without releasing this latch right here. All I have to do is remove the seat and put down the handlebar, and I'm good to go. And it literally takes me, what, 3-4 minutes, if that. So as long as range goes, like I was saying, this comes with a big capacity battery, which is a 15 amp hour battery, which is also 720 watt hours of lithium ion battery capacity. And the battery does lock to prevent theft. And let me close this charging port. And yeah, the weight of this e-bike is amazing. And there's a handlebar here, speaking of weight, and making it even a more portable unit. The bike weighs 55 pounds, and that does include the battery, and the battery itself weighs 11 pounds without the charger. I mean, that's a good size battery, 15 amp hours, considering that this is a 14-inch tire 14-inch tire e-bike. And in the back, you're probably wondering what kind of motor this is. This is a 400 watt rear motor, which works great, which I'll show you in a minute. And there goes the disc brakes, by the way. And the bike does come pre-assembled pretty much. All you have to do is mount the seat and also go ahead and install the handlebar. It's very easy. They give you very basic instructions. And the phone mount comes very handy with the charging port on the bottom. And the screen does show you the distance and the speed and the battery meter. As you can see, the battery meter shows 5 bars. So basically each battery bar represents 20%. And it does have 3 different modes. It has mode 1, mode 2, and mode 3. Basically, they are different speeds. I've been riding at mode 1 this whole time, and they are calling for about 35 to 40 miles range. It doesn't specifically say. I'm assuming that is with pedal assist. But without pedal assist, pure electric, I've managed, be honest, I haven't done a full test on the actual distance on a full charge, but we shall see. And here it's getting dark. It's kind of getting to be, it's almost 9 o'clock in the evening right now, and you can see this bright LCD digital display right here. So with that being said, of course, I mentioned that it has front shocks and also a mid shock absorber, and also the seat post also has like some type of shock absorber here to make it a more comfortable ride. So let's go ahead for a ride and test out these speed modes, mode 1, mode 2, and mode 3, alright? Alright, so here I'm going to go ahead, and you're going to see me go ahead and try out the first mode, which is mode number 1. The real difference between mode 1, 2, and 3 is really the speed. So I'm going to go ahead and floor it full throttle without any pedal assist. So let's see how fast we can go on mode number 1. And this is pretty much a flat surface, what I was on here near the beach. So looking at the digital screen of my 14-inch e-bike on the right hand side, you can see that I got up to about 13 to 13.5 miles per hour. So I guess we'll just make it a final call at 13 miles per hour for mode number 1. Now I'm gonna go ahead and test mode number 2. So let's go. So again, this is going on mode number 2. This is pure throttle, no pedal assist, and my battery is fully charged. Now you can already see that I'm already up to 12 miles an hour, 13 miles an hour, and I believe I almost hit 14 miles per hour. And then I think I reached either 14, yeah, the max was like 14 or 14.5 miles per hour on mode number 2. So let's just call it, make it a final call at 14 miles per hour for the second mode. And right here, this is where I switched to the fastest mode, which is mode number 3. So let's see how fast this goes. I'm already up to 9 miles, 10 miles, actually 8 miles, 10 miles, 11 miles, 12 miles an hour, 13, 14 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour. And remember guys, I'm flooring it. This is full throttle. I've reached 16 miles an hour, 17 miles an hour, and I believe the highest that I got was 18 miles per hour. Be honest with you, actually I actually almost hit, I either hit 18 miles an hour or 19 miles per hour, but this is not the flattest surface. This is the flattest surface that I can find at the beach. It's a little bit uphill. I'm not 100% sure if it was 100% flat, but I did do my best. So for mode number 3, I want to say I'm gonna make it a final call at 19 miles per hour. You can probably do better if you're a little bit on the lighter side. I am 5'8" and I do weigh 178 pounds. So if it was maybe a smaller person in weight and whatnot, you can probably surpass 20 miles per hour, possibly. Don't hold me to it. Alright guys, so here we are on a different day at a different place, and I just looking to my right, I'm about to go ahead and test this 400 watt motor on this 14-inch e-bike from Ebkarocy to see how well it's going to do going uphill. Now honestly, I don't know what degree of angle this is. I don't know if it's a 15-degree angle or a 20. They claim that this can go up to a 30-degree angle, so we shall see. What I like to do, call me lazy guys, I honestly don't care, but I do not like to pedal. I don't like to burn those calories. Some people do, some people don't. I don't. I just like to push the throttle down. I just like to floor it, like they say. So I'm gonna go ahead up the hill right now, full throttle without any pedal assist. So let's go ahead and see what happens, and because I'm really wondering myself, so you will see. Now this is full throttle. I'm going 4 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour. Now I am like at the beginning of the hill. 8, 9 miles, 10 miles per hour. It's struggling a little bit. Now with that being said, this 400 watt motor barely makes any noise. You can see that I hit 11 miles an hour, and then I think I reach either 11 or 12 miles an hour, and I am almost up the hill where this yield sign is right here, and you can see that I reached 12 miles per hour, back to 10 miles per hour, and there I am. I am like on, I have reached the peak, as they say. So yeah, it did pretty good without any pedal assist. I didn't want to help it. I really want to see how good this 400 watt motor is. And as you can see now, I'm getting ready to go up another hill, and I was not pedaling at this part either. And this is a little bit steeper. This is, I want to say, twice as steep as the other part that I just came up right behind me. And I think I did pedal right here because this is, I honestly don't know if it's a 30-degree angle or a 40-degree angle. I honestly do not know. So, but I know I pedaled here at the end, at the second time I was going up. So yeah, it did pretty good. I mean, a 400 watt motor, and of course the speed that you're starting at and your weight does play a big role, and as well as the battery, how well your battery is charged. And I know my battery was fully charged, or like, and very close to the 95% battery charge capacity. And I go ahead and wrap up this full review of the 14-inch tire Ebkarocy e-bike, I want to show you how well this e-bike comes packed. This comes packed very good, I think so. And you can see actual photos of about 9 to 9:30 in the evening. The picture in the middle and the right hand side, you can see how bright that headlight is. I'm not sure if that headlight is like a 500 or a 600 lumen LED bright LED headlight, but it's pretty bright, and it goes a good 60-70 feet away. And as well as the brake light, guys, the tail light in the back is pretty good. I mean, you can be seen from a decent distance. Alright guys, so here we are finally at the conclusion of this full review of this awesome looking, and I say lightweight because it is a 55-pound e-bike. That's including the 11-pound battery. I think this e-bike is awesome if you're looking to go to the gym, short rides. I'll be honest with you, I've had this e-bike for almost 2 months now, and I've been on this e-bike almost every other day, at least 3 to 4 times a week. I've been to multiple beaches, multiple parks, I go to the gym, I go to the grocery store, I go to the coffee shop. I mean, a lot of these locations, a lot of these stores are close to me, within 1, 2, 3, 4 miles away. I even go to my cousin's house. My cousin's house is about 8 miles away. I go and I come back, and I go to the park and I come back, and I don't even have to plug in the battery, which is awesome. I mean, a 15 amp hour battery is one of the bigger capacity batteries that you can actually find on almost any 14-inch e-bike, which I have done a lot of research on the internet myself personally. So as you can see here, I'm at the beach, I'm having fun. You name it, I've been to it. And the fact that this 14-inch e-bike fits perfectly in my trunk, without even folding it in half completely, that is a huge plus to me. And the fact that this is, they call this a long range e-bike, they're calling 35 to 40 miles. So in another video, while I have my 15 amp hour battery completely charged 100%, and I can go for at least 25 to 30 miles, I will make a second follow-up video to truly show you how far you can go with this 15 amp hour battery. Because I don't think the company would be lying, but if it's gonna be a flat surface, or if you're gonna be going uphill and whatnot, that does play a big role. And of course, the person's weight, the individual weight, does play a role as well. So I will leave any links in the description where I bought this from, and they will be some Amazon affiliate links. Again, this was not a sponsored video. No one has paid me anything to make this review. A lot of people have stopped me and asked me, they said, hey, nice e-bike, where did you buy it from? How did you get it? You know, how do you like it? What is the truth? What is you know, how does it work and whatnot? So I decided to make this full review and let everybody know how well Ebkarocy's 14-inch e-bike is, and how good it fits in the trunk and whatnot. So these will be Amazon affiliate links, and if you guys want to go ahead and buy this e-bike, honestly, do not think you will regret it. They do come in 3 different colors: black, white, and gray. The white ones, they seem to sell the fastest from my knowledge. But if you guys go ahead and use my Amazon affiliate links, I would really appreciate that, and it would really help out my channel. And if you guys like my review, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop me a comment or a question, and see what you like and what you don't like about this bike, and I will reply back as soon as I can, in a timely manner. Other than that, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you like this type of review, because I am slowly but surely getting into e-bikes and scooters, as I have I also have a Bugatti electric scooter coming up soon. That review is almost done as well. I'll be dropping that in about a week or so. And if you guys are new to my channel, if you like product reviews, mostly that's technology related, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That I would really appreciate that if you are new to my channel here. So again, if you made it this far, I know it's been a longer video, but I wanted to include as much information as possible. And by the way, this e-bike does come with the key fob and also has an alarm. I'm not sure if I mentioned that at the beginning of the video. So anyways, just to let you guys know, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Have a good day. Take care.